I've visited many countries in my lifetime. I've been to America, been to India, Fiji, Vietnam, Laos, Thailand. So I've been around the world quite a bit. And I've lived in Thailand for about 2 years, and now I'm just currently back in New Zealand for a little while before heading back. And I want to make a list of the top 10 reason why New Zealand is a good country. If you look on YouTube, you're going to find other lists as well, and I find that when I look at other people's content, they are pretty much copycats of each other. There's nothing new about it. So hopefully my list is something that I found out personally, and it's just something that you might agree with. Okay, my number one reason why New Zealand is so great is Trade Me. Yeah, Trade Me. The website where you can sell things, you can buy things, you can get anything off Trade Me really. You can get a job, you can get a property. People in New Zealand love to collect stuff. They like material stuff, and if they get bored of one thing, they want to sell it off. You've got that beautiful website to sell things, and that is Trade Me. In Thailand we don't have that. All we have is just one website called Lasanda, where we can buy everything local and everything from overseas, and they're all new. So yeah, we don't have Trade Me overseas. If you're in America, there's Craigslist, so something similar, but yeah, in some of the Asian country there's no such thing as, you know, second-hand good traveling around, circling around the market. Number two is that New Zealand is very small. It is easy to travel to places. If I want to go to the Big Smoke, it's up in Auckland. It's about 1.5 hour drive. If I want to go to Rotorua, it's another 1.5 hour drive. Everything is close together, so it's traveling around here is quite easy. Where I live, if I want to go to the main Big Smoke, it's 4 hour drive. If I want to go to the beach, it's 5 hours drive. If I want to go to the mountains, it is 8 hours drive. It's a lot different. It's quite big. Number three is the Kiwi sense of humor. I know that there's a few stand-up comedians that are pretty fun actually. I understand their jokes. You know, like Di Henwood would be one, Guy Williams, all these other, you know, Kiwi comedians that do jokes, and even, you know, just telling jokes around with friends. The sense of humor is pretty creative and pretty funny. Number four, the great reason why New Zealand is good is because of something I grew up with, is the dairy, the bakery, and the takeaways. So you got the fish and chips, you know, Chinese takeaway, you got the pies from the bakery, custard squares, and then you've got the dairy for your energy drinks or whatever you need. So all those three things, you know, was what makes New Zealand so good. So, you know, the people that owns the dairy are mainly Indians, the people that owns the bakery are Cambodian, and the people that own the takeaways are mainly Chinese. So be good to us Asians because we feed you guys. Okay, reason number five is that New Zealand is really beautiful. I noticed it when I was coming back from Auckland Airport, coming down to Hamilton. Even the countryside, it just looks very well tidy. It's very nice. The footpaths everywhere, it's just all very nice. The only thing that does bring it down is all these construction cones everywhere, these road cones everywhere. That's the only complaint that I have. But yeah, compared to the rest of the world that I've traveled to, the New Zealand scenery is quite nice. 6 is New Zealand dairy product. Back in my other home away from home in Thailand, we've got the shopping mall called Big C, and when we go through the fridge area we can see product from New Zealand, and we can see the butter, the milk, the cheese. So New Zealand dairy is very popular no matter where it is. It's exported around the world, and I haven't had bread. I haven't had bread and butter for over 2 years now, and since coming back here I've had bread and butter for, you know, snacks or for breakfast, and it's just something that I forgot about, you know. Same with milk. We don't have milk too much over in Thailand. We hardly eat any cheese. So yeah, New Zealand is pretty good with their dairy product. Number 7 is New Zealand has a range of activities to do. Lots and lots of activities that you wouldn't even think about. I was watching TV once and there was this thing called the rural games where people was just getting their axe and chopping logs of wood as a competition, and normally from someone that lives overseas they'll be like, what the heck is that? Why are they they're having a race to chop wood? But seems like, you know, this country really are into that kind of thing, not just chopping wood but other things as well, other activities that other countries might not, you know, pick up. So yeah, there's a range of outdoor activities as well. Okay, reason number 8 why New Zealand is so good is that you've got access to beaches. Was that a duck? Was that a duck? Cut. Reason number 8 is that New Zealand has good access to beach. No matter where you are in New Zealand, it just only takes a couple hours to drive to a beach. So if you live in America and you live right in the middle of America, it's very hard for you just to drive a couple hours. You have to fly to a beach to access. Where I live in Thailand, it takes about 5 hours to drive to the nearest beach. So yeah, so because New Zealand is an island, there's beaches everywhere. So that's one good thing about New Zealand as well. What is number 9? Number 9. Number 9 is that New Zealand's got seasons. It's got, you know, it's got winter, and then after winter is, oh, I haven't been here for so long, I don't know which season comes next.
Spring.
Winter, we've got spring, we got summer and autumn. So you experience this quite a, you know, change in weather. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, and then sometimes you just get all of that in one day. In where I came from, there's just only 2 seasons. There's the raining season, and it's just hot all the time. There's no real other season to it. So yeah, there's something quite beautiful about those seasons being together in one country. So yeah. My last reason why New Zealand is so great, and you guys are going to comment about this, and it is New Zealand has got the benefit. Yes, you can say that you're absolutely broke, hide your money away, and go to WINS. I forgot what it's called now, but you can go to the government office and say, I need a handout. I need to pay for my food, and sit on your bum all day and get paid. Other countries don't have that, you know. I would like to personally do that, but my history and my record just shows that I'm too wealthy to apply for that, so I can't apply for that. But yeah, why New Zealand is so great is that, you know, if you have a sore back, you've broken your back or whatever, you know, you can be on a benefit. You don't have to work. Yeah, or you have to find a certain different way of work. Other countries don't have that. Definitely not in Thailand or any other parts of Asia, such as India as well. There's no such thing as a benefit. So if you do, you know, have a hard time in life and you're absolutely broke, yeah, you can apply for the benefit. Now, I was planning to make this in a nice beautiful setting for you guys. I went to Raglan and tried to film it, and guess what, it was just raining and it was too windy and it was too cold. Well, the rain is starting to come in. so I thought I'd just make it at home. So that's what I'm doing.